Being powerful is one thing, but having the power to rival that of a god is a whole different matter. That's why for today we'll be talking about the top 10 anime, where the MC is an incomparable being and almost a god. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. 10. The Soul Taker. One day, returning home, he finds his mother mortally wounded and on the brink of death. He tries to help her only to be stabbed by her and sent to the hospital, setting his life on a path he never knew existed. Discovering he has a twin sister and the powers of Soul Taker, he'll need to find his sister before the evil organizations competing over her possession do so. Nine. Ichiban Shiro no Daimao. All his life he dreamt of becoming a saint and spreading love and respect between everyone he meets, only to be bombarded by the prophecy that foretold his ascension into the Demon Lord that will send the world into ruin and discord. Distraught by the prophecy, Akuto Sai tries to find a way that would prevent him from becoming an evil Demon Lord and a monster that is destined to destroy the world. 8. Reikinzan Hoshikuzu Tachi no Utage. A Japanese-Chinese collab created this unique stylized anime and gave us a chance to experience it firsthand. It all begins with a prophecy predicting that the meteor shower that will take place shall mark the end of days and destroy everything and kill everyone on the planet. What no one expected was for the cosmic event to pass them unharmed and untouched, only for it to be forgotten over the years. On the same day of the meteor passing, the MC was born, and thus the threads of fate were woven. The anime takes place 12 years after that incident, with the MC training as hard as he can in hopes that one day he can become a powerful sage and hero of the nation. 7. Garo the Animation. This is the story of the Kingdom of Valiente and how it persecuted witches and alchemists, burning them to the spike. Reality, though, is that the ones they're burning are the powerful Makai Knights, protectors of the innocents and guardians of justice. One of those Makai Knights is the MC that inherited his mother's golden Makai armor. Trained under his father's guidance, he shall wield the power to rival that of a god. 6. Trinity 7. This anime literally starts off with the world coming to an end. However, you can't just end the world from the first episode, ending the series with it now, can you? That's why the cousin of the main character pulls off a Deus Ex Machina, saves the day, but disappears in the process. Having no idea what's going on, things get worse for the MC as he's introduced to a girl holding a giant gun to his face, blaming him apparently for the end of the world that almost took place. He's then whisked off to a school where he discovers that in him lies the power of a demon lord that can destroy or save the world, depending on how it's used. 5. Heroic Age. This hero is someone that is able to fend off for himself on a deserted planet and hunt his prey with ease to the point he even toys with it at first. However, he apologizes later and thanks it for allowing him to eat it. Even though he was taught by the Golden Race, he's 120 years old in the body of a young man that doesn't know simple words or numbers and how to use them. However, don't try to sell him short. He's powerful in his own right to the point that he destroyed an entire fleet on his own in a moment of rage after losing his Eye Mother in an attack on the planet he's in by the Bronze Tribe. 4. Tokyo Ravens. In this series, the character comes from a prominent line of mages. One problem, however, he doesn't have a single drop of magic in his body. Neglected by his family, he decides to live a normal life, like any high school student. The anime directors won't have that though, and like any anime series with a useless protag, his abilities need to awaken with the death of a close one. And what better way than to kill a girl in front of him that will grant him immense powers? After awakening his powers, he works side by side with the Onmyodo and Natsume, facing the monsters and demons unleashed on their world half a century ago, due to a perfect plan gone wrong kind of scenario in World War II. 3. Kekai Sensen. He's the guy that inherited the eyes of God with the ability of all-seeing and the ability to distinguish lies and illusions. This ability has no offensive ability, sadly, but when used in the right way, it'll make a great difference, granting its user a powerful advantage in battles. Two, Hataraku Mao-sama. The devil is reduced to part-timer working at a fast food restaurant after losing most of its power in the battle with the hero Emi, and being stuck with his servant and friend in the realm of humans. He decided that the best way to rule the world is through a chain of restaurants to enslave humanity and rule the world. Even though he later on gains back some of his powers, he remains in his part-time job since he actually enjoys it to an extent, and started to like the life of a human. And with Season 2 coming out soon after 8 years, things are surely going to get interesting. 1. Noragami. We all know that he's a god without a shrine that prefers to do petty jobs for even less money. He's a weird god to say the least. But one thing no one knew about Yato is that he's one hell of a skilled swordsman. Yeah, can you imagine it? This weird go-lucky deity that seems easygoing 90% of the time is actually a very powerful and proficient swordsman. When it comes to battles, he's a veteran and knows what he's doing. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you liked the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!